1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jesus Luzardo is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The catcher, Eugene.
So striding in, Eugene Solari. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Solari, a 22-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, TJ, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
No strike.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that will become out number 2.
That is it. The third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Now in the box, Royce Lewis. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Polanco comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding into the box, Shane Mathis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Akio Baloo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The designated hitter.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Colby Cavazos is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Mathis gloves it, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Number 22.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Ballou is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
Matt Chapman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Matt Chapman becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. Number 11 for him on the season. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. Arias is there, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the East Bay right after this. At the plate, Luis Arias. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Arias.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Christian Pacheco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Popped him up. Olsen is there. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
A ball and a strike now. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. 2 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Matt Olsen, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, TJ, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 50.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Solari is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Eugene Solari, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
No strike.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. from the stretch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One and one. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Solari aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Lewis hits a little over the 270 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Lewis is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 3-2 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Arias. And they're runners at the corners now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ready with the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-0. Here it is. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Coming to the plate now, Christian Pacheco.
Christian Pacheco.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 2 and the A's 1. Now the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. The 1-1. Late square, and this is popped up. Barrios is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Mathis, the runner at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Now
stepping in, Matt Chapman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The shortstop, Jorge.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Ah. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. This is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Standing in now, Eugene Solari, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And there goes Polanco. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now another 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, TJ.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, TJ. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep.
Strike taken up in the zone. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Royce Lewis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. He's set. The 0-1. Scorched to third. Chapman ranges to his right. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he'd beat it out, but the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They still lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results.
Leading off,
until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Avisail Garcia will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Inside.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Hero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. TJ looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
No balls and a strike to count. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
So he got him swinging. Austin Allen becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit to right, but foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But the Athletics back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs. But obviously, that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2-1.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
First offering on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Garcia to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Downs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Tony Kemp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Shane Mathis lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Pacheco. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ramon Laureano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the Scott Oberg is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Leading off the inning, Luis Arias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 20.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Pacheco. Here's the first pitch to him. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The bat, number 11.
Ready now, Jorge Polanco. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1-0.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And he pops it up. Olsen in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No.
Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the A's, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. TJ is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 33.
Avisail Garcia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that misses. 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here. 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen. He'll do so to start the 8th. Here it comes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Stepping into the box, Akio Ballou. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Colby Cavazos. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now, DJ Downs. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Left side, but well foul. 0-1, here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Austin Allen. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 50.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He went down on strikes last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pacheco moves over, and that's the third out. A's are gone. Mark Berry comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 56.
Settling in now, Luis Arias. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Laureano is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The A's earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Jesus Luzardo wins his 3rd of the season. Mark Berry.